everybody, this is Tara from Butterfly Candy, and I wanted to show you how to make an American Girl sized tissue box. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is glue a piece of cardstock to a piece of scrapbook paper. Choose a print that you like for a tissue box. You can also find scrapbook paper that is cardstock, like a printed cardstock. That will work as well. For step 2, you want to create a template. With your ruler and pencil, draw a rectangle that is 2.5 inches by 4 inches. Make sure not to go too close to the edge of the paper because you will need to add tabs. Then, on the 4-inch line, you're going to want to make 1-inch tabs on each of the sides. Then, connecting the dots, create 1-inch lines inside of the box. The first tab you want to create is on the top 2.5-inch line. And it doesn't have to be exact, just enough to glue it to the other side. Then, on both of the 4-inch lines, add an additional 1/2-inch rectangle. So then you want to start to make the tabs, and they don't have to be perfect, but you want to create a diagonal line for the tabs, just like this. So then you're ready to cut it out. So you don't want to use this one. You want to keep this one as a template so that you can make several different tissue boxes if you want to. So then you just take your template and your pencil and draw around the template. So then you will cut it out just like you did for the template, and then you can begin to fold the tabs. To make the folding easier, gently scratch the lines where you want to fold with a scissors. This will make your folds a lot nicer. So then you're ready to fold. You want to make sure to fold everything inwards, in towards the white side. The next step is to create an opening for the tissue to come out of. Using an X-Acto knife, you want to create a rectangle shape on one of the second from the outside squares. And this part you might want to do a little bit slow and just go little by little until you get it right. And be careful not to rip the scrapbook paper on the corners. So just be really careful. So then taking a piece of plastic from an actual tissue box that you're no longer using, or you can cut out a small piece from a sandwich bag. Either will work, and you don't need very much. You only need enough to cover the rectangle, the small cutout that we just cut out. Then once you have a piece of plastic, you want to carefully glue on the plastic over the opening. Make sure to glue it on the non-scrapbook side. Then once you're done gluing down the plastic, you want to cut just a small slit in the middle of it. Just enough to feed the tissue through it. Then you can begin to glue the box together. I always start by doing the small top part and gluing it to the other side. And then I start to do the sides by folding those in one at a time. So then you're almost done. You have completed the box template. Then all you need to do is add a small piece of tissue. And I just use a real tissue and cut a small piece out. Make sure to have at least one really nice corner, because you're going to want to keep that corner on the outside, and you're going to stuff the rest of the corners inside so they don't have to be as nice. So there you have a little Kleenex box for your American Girl dolls. To polish it up, I always use Mod Podge. It just gives it an extra little shine, and I love the product. You will need a paintbrush for the Mod Podge, but it's really fast at drying, and you can even do a couple of layers if you really want it glossy. And you can find this at Joann's or Michael's. It's usually in the glue aisle. So then you just let it dry and you have yourself a beautiful tissue box for your American Girl dolls. Thanks for watching!